Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to be reading chapter 12 and 13 of What's-His-Face. Chapter 12 is called The Loose Nuke. Adventureland is Stratford's own amusement park. Not quite Six Flags level, but a world-class attraction on the edge of town, not far from Wolfson State. The plan is to meet there around 1 o'clock. Cooper makes sure to arrive 45 minutes early for some advanced scouting. He gets a ride from Veronica and her boyfriend, Chad Bumgarner. Scanning the skyline of the towering roller coaster tracks, Cooper can feel his early lunch climbing up his digestive tract. Well, have a good time, Veronica says dubiously. Stick to the merry-go-round, kid, is Chad's advice. They don't call that big coaster the Loose Nuke for nothing. Cooper isn't quite sure which of the three roller coasters is the Loose Nuke, the highest one with the near vertical drop, or the loop-the-loop one where half the ride is upside down, or maybe Chad means the one where you're standing up, strapped in like you've been chained to a wall of some medieval torture chamber. Roddy's first view of Adventureland is more positive. Never hath these eyes beheld such revelry and joy. Surely not even the royal tournaments could match this splendor. There isn't any jousting here either, so don't bother asking, Cooper tells him sourly. The closest thing is where you throw a baseball at milk bottles to win a giant stuffed banana. Cooper snaps a few pictures, not for the photos, but to allow Roddy a little exploration of their surroundings. In the bright sunshine, no one notices a shimmering, ghostly form soaring above the crowd, checking out the various rides and games of chance. Cooper counts 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. The jumps are definitely getting longer. Roddy's up to 8 and 9 Mississippis, giving him enough time to insert himself into a Ferris wheel seat or pass right through the giant hammer at the Test Your Strength booth. His spectral form briefly blinds the contestant, who misses the target and very nearly brings the mallet down on his own foot. By the time Roddy is sucked back into the GX4000, the man is involved in a heated argument with the booth operator, demanding a free do-over because the glare got in my eyes. Cooper is curious. Do you choose how long you stay outside the phone, or do you just get pulled back in again? I know it is an urgent tugging at my body that I cannot resist. How strange, as I have no body. Cooper feels a pang of sympathy. It's easy to forget that Roddy is a prisoner in a GX4000, an exile from the distant past, and most tragic of all, long dead. Still, for a dead guy, Roddy has a lot of fun that day. He floats through gigantic tufts of cotton candy and vats of lemonade until he can almost remember what tastes like. He hitchhikes on bumper cars, which are practically as good as jousting. He hovers in the middle of the tilt-a-whirl, peering into the riders' faces and trying to experience their excitement. He objects to the thousands of stuffed animals on display as prizes, but once Cooper explains that they aren't made from carcasses of real dogs, cats, and bears, he's okay with it. In fact, Roddy becomes obsessed with the ring-toss tic-tac-toe, a contest of great intricacy and skill. He refuses to stop nagging until Cooper has spent 2/3 of his money winning a gigantic plush unicorn, bright pink. There, I have won it for you. Are you happy now? Cooper says in exasperation. It is a truly exquisite beast, worthy of a duke. At least a duke has some place to put it. Cooper points out, you live in a phone. At the moment, the GX4000 pings from an incoming text. Meet me at Loose Nuke, Jolie. The Loose Nuke. Why does it have to be that one? There are some nice smaller roller coasters in Kittyland. No such luck. The sign in front of the Loose Nuke boasts that the main drop is as high as a 25-story apartment building. Jolie is waiting there, aquiver with excitement. Despite everything, Cooper is delighted to see her. This isn't school where they both have no choice but to be there. It almost feels like a real date, just the two of them. Hey, check out What's-His-Face and his enchanted unicorn. An obnoxious voice booms over the carnival music. Brock appears out of the midway crowd, inhaling a hot dog in one titanic bite. Pink is definitely your color, kid, he adds, mouthful. Hi, Brock, Jolie greets him far too brightly. I didn't know you were going to be here, Cooper says, none too pleased. Veronica told me where to find you, Brock explains. Knowing Jolie, I went to the biggest, baddest roller coaster in the place because she's a total beast. Jolie glows. Cooper winces. How come this jerk can remember Veronica's name, but I'm still What's-His-Face? The worst part is Jolie invites Brock to go with them on the ride. So not only does Cooper have to go on the deadliest roller coaster in 3 states, but he doesn't even get to sit next to Jolie. Brock steals the seat between the two of them, so Cooper is squashed between beefy Brock on one side and stuffed